The Jeep project is pretty much done, and it only took about 16 months. Good project for the winter, 2 winters and then last year. So I'll just walk through a few things. If you watched the other video, you remember how rough the interior was. The body was pretty much not salvageable. So I ended up buying a replacement body from MD1. You can see the seats here have been remade. Thanks to Deb for that. They turned out great. Just a marine grade vinyl, using the old seats for the patterns, and they turned out wonderful. The paint is a military color. I don't remember the exact number, but I got that from online, CC Surplus, I think. So a couple things here. Rebuilt the front hub lockers, repainted the wheels, put on Super Swamper tires. All the springs and shackle brackets have been replaced. The old springs were rusted out. The back ones were broken. They were the wrong ones anyway. I rebuilt the differentials and the steering knuckles in the front here were also rebuilt. The front grille was salvaged from the old body, but pretty much everything else came with the new body. Had it out in the woods, so I already scratched it up just a little bit. Wanted to get this video before it got any worse. Put a grab bar on here. It comes with pretty minimal safety equipment. There's a horn. There's no seat belts. Maybe I'll put those on if we're going to start driving down the road. Put a new tailgate on there, refabricated the chains and the hooks, and put a pintle hitch combination with a ball hitch so I can move the trailers and log splitter and stuff we have out in the woods. You see the rear differential here. Redid all the brakes. And the exhaust system, that's all been replaced. Had to weld this rear cross member. Actually had to fabricate that and then weld it back onto the frame because that was all rotten out. Put a bed liner in so things wouldn't just slide around. Protect the paint a little bit in the back. Save the gas cap from the old original and put in a new fuel tank because that was pretty much gone. It was running with outboard motor tank. Had a little problem with the windshield. I had a new windshield frame, but when I put the glass in, I cracked it, so I'll have to deal with that. Go ahead and open up the hood here. The engine's been cleaned up. I struggled for a long time with the carburetor. Finally ended up replacing the Carter with a Solex, and it runs much better. There was a heater. I decided not to put that back in because I don't have any way of containing the the heat anyway. I'm not going to put a top on it, so why bother with that? There was also a snowplow attachment, and I left that off because I don't plan on using that either. So I'll go ahead and start it up. Nice and smooth. All mechanical works good. The shifter, 4-wheel drive. Did have to replace the clutch. So, overall, I would say a successful project. But the only thing left to do is put some tail lights on, and I'll need to do that if I plan to take it on the road. But planning to just drive it around in the woods for now. So anyway, hopefully you found that interesting. Take a chance to look at the old video and kind of see where everything started from.